How you guys doing out there? You all look so beautiful. You really packed the joints. Good for you. I love it. We can't wait to perform. We are here for you for the next few hours. Rain, rain, go away. Stay away tonight. And let's have some fun.
Hi, thanks for joining us. IKTV and iKenosha. I'm Bob Mitchell. I'm with Betsy Ade and Joe Adamick. And they're going to play tonight at Lincoln Park Live. And we also want to talk about the band going forward and what happened with the voice.
There was about 3 months that I had to keep the first 2 initial recordings a secret. So I just kind of thought of it as, you know, out of respect, just as people putting their lives on hold, wondering what's going to happen next. I understand it's not just my family that had to make a lot of sacrifices. They did too. So I told them what I needed to tell them, just to give them little updates as much as I possibly could on if I was going to stay, if I was going back, what to expect. But as far as results, I tried to keep that as secretive as possible.
And you had one little fella
Yes.
that you had to, he had a tough time probably keeping that a secret. It was probably harder for him than it was for you.
Yep, my son Talon, he's going to turn 11 tomorrow. And so that was a really big secret for such a little kid to keep. He actually met John Legend. He was flown out there for my initial audition. So when I sang Hunger from Florence and the Machine, he was there to watch me, to catch me if I fell, and to cheer for me if I got a chair turn and he was able to meet him, and he had to keep that a secret for the next couple months. So that was pretty hard, but he didn't want to be responsible for my elimination of the competition. So if he slipped a little bit, he would think that, you know, everybody in LA would know. So that's kind of how his brain would work.
So you also had a couple of mentors. You went through John Legend as a coach, then you went to Kelly Clarkson, then you had Adam Levine as a coach. You had 3 very different types of coaches, but was there something that you pulled from them or that they taught you through the process?
Well, I think generally speaking, if you get one chair turn, it kind of gives you validation in what you do. And the further I got in the competition, and the more confidence I got, the compliments that I received from such well-known artists and people who have been in the business for such a long time, have been working with so many people. I think I grew a lot just getting that feedback. But there was one thing that Adam Levine told us before we did the Bob Marley song, before we performed that little small group at the top 24. And he said, he gave us this little tidbit of information. He was talking about the Super Bowl and how everybody gets very nervous and they have this like look in their eye, and you know, he was very nervous before he performed, and he told us, you know, if you get out of your mind nervous, try to think of yourself as the best person on that stage. You know, people are looking at you and they can't do what you do. So of course when you leave the stage, that kind of it has to subside, to be humble and grateful, but when you're on that stage, you're the best person for the job. So I think I've carried that along with me to help with my nerves. So, and it doesn't matter where I am, I get nervous.
And Joe, did you feel a little difference when Betsy came back?
Major difference. I mean, she was always an amazing vocalist, lyricist, but she was more technically sound on how she was approaching her singing. We could hear it immediately, and the confidence level in just being able to stretch her voice. I mean, she always went after it. I think now it's a whole nother ball game. She's just very technically sound, and it's amazing.
It helped a lot with that.
Awesome.
Hook you up with a great vocal coach.
And you also
to breathe and all that. Yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm.
You also had a little lesson building from some of the contestants too, that taught you a little bit as you went along too.
Mm-hmm. The younger generation really has a quite a handle on marketing themselves on the social media platforms. So I asked around a lot about how to do that, and they would spit out what they're doing so fast, and I would be kind of left in the dust. But I learned a lot. I took some of that home with me. I'm trying to put that into practice. A lot of great artists, like pop artists that I never knew. Like, we shared music all the time when we were out there. So, my background I shared with them, and one person that I learned of was Billie Eilish, and of course she's a huge star. I never heard of her until I went out there, and they were just so great. Like, everybody was there for each other, and you're going through this huge, scary thing in your life, and you really lean on each other for confidence and support. So it was wonderful.
And you also probably had a little inspiration when you came back. Was your head filled with songs and music and ideas and
yes,
just the energy?
Yes, I felt an urgency to get to work. I knew that this would be a great opportunity for our band to blossom, and this was going to put us on a platform that we worked really hard to be on. And I didn't come back and it just exploded. We still have a lot of work to do. So there's that. But I'm so grateful for just that one chair turn. I think you get one and your career changes.
And your response after that chair turn, after that first second, was you looked right at your son, I think, too.
Yeah, I looked right
and
at my
just were
family.
really fired up.
Oh,
Everyone back home, we had a viewing party, and we all went nuts.
Yeah.
It was great.
Had to be cool.
They're wonderful.
So songwriting, though, too. I know you have contributions from the band, and they're throwing out some ideas, but you two are the number 1 and 2 songwriters here. You guys do most of that work, and it's all different. The way some people can work together and write a song together, where that idea comes from, and how it kind of spawns from that. But how do you guys work together?
Want to take that one?
Sure. And you're right in saying the other members, I mean, they're so instrumental in growing an idea. A lot of times it starts out as just a simple, usually it's a verse, chorus, riff. I may bring to her, she may bring to us, whoever brings it. But so, in the beginning, at least the last 3 years or so, I've been usually I'll bring, or she'll bring a riff. And then it really takes the melody, takes what she comes up lyrically and how she sings that to kind of really take a song one way or another way. And we'll go back and change things. And then the band's contribution is huge. Everybody's just amazing, and the studio time is amazing.
Yeah.
That's where really everybody blossoms into even better songwriters. We work with Nick Radovanovic, who is an amazing producer, and he's taught us so much on how to think and how to hear things, and he pushes us. We go in, and where we would maybe she would sing from here to here range, he's like, no, we need you to go here or here, and it's always better. He just really knows how to.
It's wonderful.
But yeah, working together, it's great.
Yeah.
I mean, Betsy's, if not my best friend, one of my best friends, and we just get along great. So it's always just a wonderful.
Easy.
It's easy. It really is.
It seems like
easier than I've ever known. So.
The whole band, though. I mean, you guys get along great, but everyone, there's a kindness amongst the 6 of you, where there's a lot of respect, and you just get along really well, and I could see how part of that you guys could want to take this together, take this next trip together. What is that next step? What do you have to do to get to that next level?
I think just keep doing what we're doing. We're playing as much as we possibly can. Keep spitting out new music.
It's a different world, though, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The days of the records, and I'm sorry to interrupt, the days of the albums and the 3 album deals and this and that, and even the radio stations, they're just not listened to.
You make your money a different way. You're not selling albums now per se like you could. You're selling singles.
Streaming.
And you're touring and you're streaming.
Touring. Just playing a lot and gaining new fans.
Yep.
Got to keep pushing out, as Betsy says rightfully, perfectly, is that you just got to keep pushing out new material constantly. Just feed the fans.
Yeah. We're still working on getting a rhythm with that, but we have a song that's coming out pretty soon here, and we're really excited about it. So
Summer Days, I heard the rumor.
Summer Days, yes, that's what it's called.
Also, you two both have full-time jobs. You work during the day, and at what point do you get to that point where you say, okay, we can do this band thing and leave those full-time jobs?
Yeah, you were just talking about this.
Yeah.
I had a little break in the week in Wednesday. So I mean, I'm lucky enough to have the summer off with my son, and but during the school year, it's pretty hectic where you're trying to juggle a lot of things. But we're working on making more money. I think that really is something that you need to keep doing the things that we want to do, keep touring and keep putting out music. It costs a lot of money. So as long as we can keep gigging and kind of raising the bar as far as our performance and what we expect after a performance, I know that we're very confident in what the show that we bring. So I think that we should expect, compensation for that. So we're kind of working that out, figuring that out. So.
Yeah.
What I'd like to do is introduce the band and talk to them a little bit, and then maybe we can do a little acoustic piece together.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
As well.
That'd be awesome.
But thank you two very much, and love your stuff, and can't wait to hear you tonight. What were you guys thinking? What was going through your minds when Betsy was out in LA? She's succeeding out there. She's doing very well, and they're loving her, and she's moving up in this little competition, the battle. And were you thinking at any point that is she going to come back and play with us? Is she going to go on her own?
I would say the thought definitely went through all of our heads at some point. It was a white elephant for a while, but we all were very confident that we knew we wanted to support her. So we supported her, whatever happened, whatever choice she made. I really was going to support her no matter what direction she went in, because she's an amazing artist, and I would never want to hold anyone back for any reason. But I feel fortunate that she stuck it out with us. So I don't know about you guys. But.
I feel the same way.
Did you guys have some crazy viewing parties too as you're watching this stuff?
We did, yes. We had a lot of fun. The fans have been following us from the beginning, just packed the places that we went to. Like 58 Below was the first one, and it was just a lot of fun because we all were part of it. So.
And what is next now? We have a little bit more notoriety, so you guys are getting a few more calls, I think, and now I think you're getting a little more recognition yourselves because of just being on national television, Betsy being on national television. But are you guys feeling this excitement, this surge of maybe the next level?
Definitely.
Oh yeah. We're still hard at work. We're making more music. We're in the studio now, and just keeping busy. So we can get to that next level.
There's a lot of anticipation from everybody, like what's next?
Yeah.
Where do you go from here? The only place we see is up.
And has there been any discussions within the band about style changes after Betsy did some different kind of things on The Voice too?
Definitely, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. We're kind of hoping to cover some Slipknot and stuff like that. But, oh, did I say that? Sorry. No. Yeah, definitely. We want to follow her direction. She's the star of our show, so we definitely want to follow the direction she feels the most comfortable in, the direction that is going to make her the most excited about her venture, and we're going along with this amazing journey. So I'm in for the ride. Let's go.
Especially with new people in the band.
Absolutely.
Me and her.
Yeah,
we're gonna
definitely.
have
They
a
will add.
really cool new sound, I'm anticipating.
Let's see if I can get you guys all right here. This is Roger Gower, who is on the drums.
Correct.
We've got Cam Fair, who's
Yep.
on cello. And we've got Brittany Lumley, who also plays the cello. You play guitar, you sing, you pretty much do it all.
Yeah, Cam plays the keyboard too.
Cam plays the keyboard
Yeah.
too?
Oh, good call.
All right. And then we've got John Kulas
Yep,
on the bass.
that's right.
Really nice to meet you guys, and
great meeting
we're
you.
looking forward to seeing you guys play tonight, hearing you guys play. Good luck in the future. Keep this little wild train going,
Absolutely.
and I hope to be hearing a lot more good things about well-known strangers going forward. But thank you
you.
guys very
Good.
much.
Thanks for
you.
having us.
Appreciate it. Thank you for
bet.
having us. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Out of my mind in the middle of the night, I'd write to you. Come to your window just to I remember those summer nights, you and me in that moonlight. I could not wait for you to look my way. You've got that sparkle I've been looking for, sweet thing that I adore. I think that you could light up my summer day. Yeah, my summer day. My summer day. Yeah, my summer day.
That's a happy song. It is. It's really.
These people are amazing. Everybody make some noise for Betsy Ade and the Well-Known Stranger.
Check, check. How you guys doing out there? You all look so beautiful. You really packed the joints. Good for you. I love it. We can't wait to perform. We are here for you for the next few hours. Rain, rain, go away. Stay away tonight. And let's have some fun. I've never claimed perfection. I've never been good at resurrecting. I've sliced some dreams, stem to stern. All my heartaches I have earned. I'm a most complicated thing, but it don't stop me from trying. You ain't got the guts to pull it off. I ain't afraid of your bullet toss. I think it's sad you don't know how to turn this train wreck around. Yeah, you complicated things, but it don't stop you from lying. And I'm right where I belong. I have been here all along. In the end, you won't get what you want. You never split us apart. So take your tail, turn around, be on your way. We all heard what you thought you had to say. I can't believe you still have the nerve to keep showing up. This fire's eyes I have to hold, and it's not your place to focus. Come on, clap with us, Lincoln. You got your story, I got mine. In between is where the truth always lies. It always lies. I've rebuilt my empire by the threes. Stop spreading your disease. I'm right where I belong. I have been here all along. In the end, you won't get what you want. You'll never split us apart. That's Kevin Fair and the cello, everybody. You're going to hear a lot of him tonight. I'm right where I belong. I have been here all along. And in the end, you're black and hard, splitting us apart. I'm right splinter us apart. Thank you. That song is called Splinter. This next one is a song called Mirror, and those two are on our full-length album that we have for sale over there. Good to see everybody out. What a beautiful evening. If you guys are out in Racine this Friday, we have a show at JJ McCullough's Pub. If you guys have ever been there, it's a great little joint to listen to some music, so that's where we're going to be next. I admit I ain't so sweet and innocent. This time there's too much at stake. I will get a piece of the cake, the hunt, the game I crave. Skate on the edge of a razor blade, jump in front of a freight train, just to get my way. But every time I turn around, I see it staring back at me. Look away, but know how much I need it. Someone take me away from this mirror. You can say, take all your stuff and walk away. Made too many mistakes before. Taste on my tongue and I won't go. I found my way through the fallen trees. Beyond the rain, it's going down again. Every time I turn around, I see it staring back at me. Look away, but know how much I need it. Someone take me There's always a shift in my mold when I stare into the hole, into the door. Then I knock up like a ball and I see the time lapse of my dreams. I rise and then I fall on it. Many seconds try to crush it all. I ain't got time for that. I have a second and it slaps me back to the grind that I work harder than a hummingbird chasing what's good. I got this, baby, I got this. You wait and see it. It'll all be worth it. Don't we deserve it? No miracle, let me forget who I am. Every time I turn around to see you staring back at me, finally realize how much I believe. It'll all be worth it. Don't we deserve it? The mirror knows who I am. It'll all be worth it. Don't we deserve it? The mirror won't let me forget who I am. Yeah! Stay up here. We love the dancers.